Something that we believe is that there are no stupid questions when it comes to your money. So what I mean by that is, do you need some help understanding what a mutual fund is? No problem, just ask. Are you wondering how in the world we get paid? Let us know, we'll be happy to share. There are literally no stupid questions when it comes to your money. The other thing we believe along those lines is that your money is more important than our feelings. While we certainly want to have a positive working relationship with you, we also want you to know that it's okay to question, why did you select this investment? Or why do you suggest this strategy? Your questions are not going to hurt our feelings. And if there's something you're not happy about with your portfolio or your plan, let's talk about it. We would rather know upfront than to lose you as a client because you're afraid to hurt our feelings by asking the tough questions. If it's important to you, it's important to us. For example, sometimes people will ask, well, where should I be cutting something out of my budget? I think I'm spending too much money. What should I be dropping? And it's hard for me to answer that for you because what's important to you might not necessarily be the thing that's important to me. So I had a client once tell me, the day that I can't take my wife out for a nice dinner is the day that I've stopped living. Well, you know what? Then we're gonna make that a priority for you to be able to go out and have a nice restaurant meal. Personally, I would rather eat at home and save my money for travel. But if it's important to you, it's important to us, and we're gonna make sure your plan reflects that. I'm sure you've heard this one before. Failing to plan is planning to fail. We can't control everything in our lives, and certainly not in our financial plans, but we can have a plan. So even if things don't always go according to plan, it's important to start with that plan, and we can adjust as life happens. The little things can make a big difference. This can be anything from recognizing that the contribution limit on a Roth IRA has increased by just a bit this much this year compared to last year, or it can be something like noticing that you have one account with one beneficiary and another account with another beneficiary. Maybe that's on purpose, maybe it's not. But we try to stay focused on the details on your behalf. And we certainly never mind if you're also focused on the details. So don't be afraid to tell us about the little things, and we'll do the same on our end. Here at Mahler Wealth Management, we believe that your family is our extended family. We are a family business. I work with my brother, and we took over this business from our dad. So in some cases, we've worked with as many as 4 generations of the same family. Some of our clients are literally our relatives. Many of them are not, but they feel like they are. We've been to many of our clients' weddings and funerals, so we're there with you every step of the way. So if there's a person in your family that you care about and you want us to talk to, we're happy to do it because your family is our extended family. Benjamin Franklin said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. We completely agree. We think it's very important to stay educated on financial planning, investments, legislation, all the things that matter to you in your financial life. So to that end, Leif and I and every member of our team has pursued further education, licensing, etc. We have a lot of different designations, and we don't just do it to add letters to our name. We do it so that we're as educated as we can possibly be on the things that matter to you. As I mentioned, my brother and I work together in this family business, and we took over this business from our dad. Something my dad used to say to me that never made any sense was, money is smarter than brains. The first few times I heard him say, money is smarter than brains, I thought, what in the world is this guy talking about? But as I learned more and more from him, what I realized he was saying is that it doesn't matter if you've done the most fancy financial analysis of a stock and you've figured out its intrinsic value and you know exactly what it's worth if everybody in the market just feels like selling it right now. So we use that as kind of a proxy to remember that we can't get too emotionally attached to our investments, and we need to stay diversified, and we need to keep a cool head in the market when times are volatile. So remember, money is smarter than brains.